get right. I'm going home, cause I'ma go hard. Go hard, or I'ma go home. I ain't been there with no so long.
Yeah. Last man standing.
I'm going home, cause I'ma go hard. Go hard, or I'ma go home. I ain't been.
All right. Shalom, everyone. Shalom. If you guys can hear me in the chat, put I in the chat. Okay, cool. That's good. Okay, shalom, everybody. This is Deacon Jonathan with the King James Bible University. And the day teacher's title, O man, cover not thou my blood. For no man, like I said, come from King James Bible University, from the house of Jehovah, coming all the way from Nassau, Bahamas. Like I said, the day teaching the title, O man, cover not thou my blood, my lifestyle, from no man. Now the day teaching, we're going to teach on man, and how man is a male or female, being made in the image of God, cover his lifestyle, and how we shouldn't be concealing, hiding his lifestyle while we're on this earth, while we're in the earth. For whatever point of time he have given us in the earth, whether it be a few years or many, we should not conceal or hide his lifestyle while we are in the earth. Our behavior, conduct, walk, and manner of life should not be covered. It shall have no place to where it is hidden. Like I said, we, man, male or female, we are the light of the earth to the people of Israel, the ones who are struggling, who find it difficult to put their trust and faith in the Spirit of God. We are the living witness, bearing His light, bearing His brightness. We shouldn't be comparing as messengers, as a people made in the image and the glory of God, covering that very light that was put in us. Like I said, take heed, brothers and sisters. No man, many has been enlightened to give understanding, hide it within himself, or put it in a hidden secret place, or replace it with his own desires, his own understanding. Brothers and sisters, grab a pen, notepad, in your Bible. We got to follow along with me in this teaching. We're going to start over the book of. One sec. Make sure my Bible's up. Okay, cool. My Bible's up. All right. Let's start over in the book of Mark. Mark, chapter 4, for 21 and 22. 21 and 22, and it reads, and he said unto them, is a candle, a light brought to be put under a bushel or under a bed, and not to be set on a candlestick? A candlestick is a messenger of light. Like I said, should not be should not be hidden. It should not be a rest. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifest, made known. Neither was anything kept secret, however, that it should come abroad. So we should bring forth the light. We should manifest, make known His glory, His wisdom to all that's on the earth. Let's go over to Isaiah. Isaiah. Chapter 45. Jump down to verse 19. And it reads, see ya? I have not spoken in secret in a dark place of the earth. Pause right there. So, secret, dark place of the earth. I mean, we should not hide. Cover his light. Also, we should not carry that light in any secret place. That's any church building, any camp gathering where they're assembling. I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain. Because in those church buildings and in those street camps, where they gather, what they call schools, was actually church building. He said, seek me. He said, I said not unto the seed of Jacob, seek me in vain. He ain't in no church buildings, and he's not amongst those block street camps, in those so-called schools. He ain't in there. The empty. I, the Spirit of God, I, Jehovah, speak righteousness. Because in those places, ain't no righteousness in there. They speak vain and empty things, not of God. Says here, I declare things that are right, that are righteous. Like I said, let his light shine. Let it be known throughout the land, throughout all Israel. Go up, let's go back over to Matthew. Matthew. Chapter 5, verse 14. And it reads, says here, you, that's me, you, all of us, who has received and accepted that light. You are the light of the world, of Israel, of the children of Jacob. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. So they see us from far.
I'm here.
Siri, pause. They just see us from
There's
far.
nothing playing.
Oh, excuse me. Like I said, you are the light of the world, Israel, children of Jacob. A city that is set on a high hill cannot be hid. So our brothers and our sisters, they depend on us. We should show that light that they can see us from a mile away. We should be shining bright. It's impossible for us, if we show that light, it's possible for them to see it, especially those who searching for the light. Cannot be hid. It will be known. It will manifest itself to whoever is supposed to be manifest to. Verse 16. See ya? Verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glory your Father which is in heaven. We don't get the glory. Jehovah get the glory. We just an empty vessel with that light is put in. That candlestick, which that candle is set upon. That your Father in heaven may be glorified. Show forth your good works, brothers and sisters. Like I say, Jehovah is that light that came into the world, and we are made in his image. Also, we are to be the light of the world. Because within us is the breath of Jehovah, the message of truth. So his light shall be made known through us. Let's go to Romans. Romans, chapter 1, verse 20. See ya? How is light? How is glory? How is power? How shall eternal glory be known? How shall it be made known to our brothers and sisters who are in darkness. See ya? Almost 120. For the visible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his internal power and Godhead, the guiding spirit, so that they are without excuse. See ya? Because that which may be known of God is manifest in them, in us. For God has showed it unto them, to us. It made known unto us. Therefore, we should we should manifest it, make it be known unto our brothers and sisters who are in darkness. See, like I said, that guiding spirit is going to be in us, in mind, in flesh, as an example that the people will be without excuse. Because you're going to hear this truth directly from an ordained by Jehovah through a man's voice who's going to keep you in the way. Let's go over to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 18. So I'm down to verse 18. And it reads, see ya? I will raise them up a prophet, a mouthpiece from amongst their brethren, like unto thee, and I'll put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. He's going to put that light in us. He shall shine bright in the midst of our brethren. Let's go over to Exodus. Exodus chapter 23. Jump down to verse 20. And it reads, see up, behold, remember, I sent an angel, a messenger, your brethren, before thee, to keep thee in the way, to bring thee into the place which I have prepared. Like I said, you're not following a messenger. You're not following a vessel. You're not following a man. You have to follow the spirit that is speaking through that vessel, through that man. Let's go over to John. John. Chapter 16. Come down to verse 13. And it reads, howbeit, when he, the spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak. And he will show you things to come. Let's go back over to Exodus chapter 20. Jump down to verse 18. And it reads, see ya? And all the people saw the thundering and the lightning and the noise of the trumpet and the mountain smoking. And when the people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. See ya? Let's read that again in John. Howbeit, John chapter 16, verse 13, howbeit, when he, the spirit of truth, come, he will guide you into all truth, for he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. You can hear that voice as a thundering lightning, full of truth, full of knowledge, full of enlightenment. See ya? And all the people saw the thundering and the lightning and the noise from the trumpet, and the mountain smoking. And when people saw it, they removed and stood afar off. Verse 19. And they said unto Moses, Speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die. See? That's many of our brothers and sisters. The people, they want to hear the voice, the words of man wisdom, man's belief. They don't want to hear, they want to hear from Moses, not Jehovah, by the way of the Holy Ghost, which shall teach us all things to bring us to remembrance and correct us of our evil ways. No, they don't want to hear that. They want to hear man. Let's say, but we don't want to receive correction, neither want to know him. No, that's why the people they start there. That's what it says here. Verse 19. That's right here. And they said unto Moses, speak thou with us, and we will hear. But let not God speak with us, lest we die, lest we depart. I'm going to give you an example. Let me give you an example. I'm an example of this in the day's time. So you have elders over here at Kingdom Bible University teaching 100% true, the words of the Spirit of God. And a lot of people, they don't want to hear the truth. The world don't know Jehovah. Like we have known, like we have known Jehovah over here. Jacob, the son of Jacob, don't know Jehovah like how we know Jehovah over here. Because they see him not, neither know him. But we know him because he dwells in us. But they don't want to hear us. They want they want to remove him or the equation totally. They want to hear from what we got to say. They want to hear man's wisdom. I say they be like, no, hey, bro. Let me give you an example. Let's use me, for example. I remember I have one brother, one guy, my UIC. I talking to him, I bring him to the light. I show him, bro, I learned over here at Kingdom Bible University. They think he named Dorset. They call him Micah. He get one fake name, but he be named some Dorset. My UIC Bahamas, whatever. I brought him to the truth. I bring him to the well. I warn him. I said, bro, I ain't lighting him. I told him where I get my lightning from. I said, bro, I show you the truth is. You go back out there, and I say, I can see you. I said, but if you hold see you back out there with those guys on the street corner teaching lies, you're gonna die. I give him warning. I said, bro, listen carefully. Sit back, relax, take it with all I give you. I said, scriptures, break down everything. I said, bro, take it what I give you, bro. Meditate on it. See if I tell you the truth. Take that. Next week, back on the street corners, teaching lies, hypocrisy, teaching deceit to son of Jacob, and he has to pay, and he's gonna repay, and he's gonna pay for that. He's gonna pay for that because he rejected the light. And I come at him hard. I come at him gentle. I come at him confident with the word of truth. But he don't want to hear that. He want to hear mine. See up? And they said unto Moses, speak thou with us. He want to hear from that deceiving dog Nathaniel. And all those other deacons over there. They don't want to hear truth. They don't hear vain and foolish things from foolish men, thinking they're getting some light, and they're in darkness. Like I said, they want you to recite smooth things. They want the words from man. They want you prophesy the truth according to Jehovah. They don't want that. Let me show what they do. Let me show what he did. Go with Isaiah. Isaiah, chapter 30. Verse 11. See ya? Get you out of the way. Get out of the way, Jonathan. Turn aside out of the part. No, Jonathan, don't teach me what. Close that book up. Tell me what you think. No, it ain't say that. It ain't say that. See ya? Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the part. Cause the Holy One of Israel to see from before us. Put him to the side, Jonathan. Let us debate. Let's rationalize in our mind what the scripture is saying. Remove them out of the way totally. That's what they want us to do. That's why they doing no church buildings. That's why they doing no block street camps. All the while I seen all the camps and that they do. I don't care what they say. They turn aside out of the pot. Cause the Holy One from some seeds from amongst them. You Holy One in amongst them. Satan is amongst them. The seed is amongst them. Ain't no like none of them. And those ones who fall in those leaves over there, you're suppressing the light. You're suppressing the seed. You're killing the seed. The seed is in y'all. All you need is the proper water. The proper water. They give all the water of seed. They give all the knowledge and understanding to spring up out of the dirt. We all don't want that. You're like entertainment. You're like gathering places. You're like be amongst men. You're like assembly amongst men. More you're like assembly amongst Jehovah. Like I say, they want man like Moses to reign over them. They want man like Moses to be Lord over them. As is the present day. Like I said, that's why you see they go in these church buildings and in these camp gatherings. This is why you have over 45,000 plus different denominations. And those block street camps included in that. The block street camps ain't included. They're included in that. They have corrupted the way of Jehovah. Corrupted it. Let's go over Baka. Let's go over Baka. They're no different from them Christians. See ya? Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 19. See ya? Woe unto him that said to the wood, that corrupt vessel, that corrupt man, awake to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Y'all telling the old dumb dog, Nathaniel, and all these false prophets in church building, arise, you teach me. Teach me, enlighten me. That's what we do. To the wood, to the rotten vessel. Yeah. Arise, enlighten me with your wisdom. Enlighten me with your understanding. Teach me. That's what we do. That's why we can die for the foolishness we allow people to fill us with. We ain't faith in Jehovah. We are faith in flesh. I don't care what we say. See ya? Woe, destruction unto him that said to the wood, that corrupt vessel. Awake, teach, arise, teach. But if we want a fleshy king to rule over them, they want a fleshy king to rule over them. You see them sitting up in his high. You see them sitting up high in the pulpit, church buildings. You see them sitting up high in those block street camps. When they be gathering in those imminent places. Which is actually a church building, but they call it a school, but it's a church building, and Jehovah ain't dwelling in the places. They are different from Christians. Not different. All is a black movement of fools. A black movement that moving you straight in the path to hell. That's what y'all get. A bunch of black fools going straight down the path to hell. With your blackness, because you're too stupid. Let's go first Maccabees. First Maccabees. Chapter 1. Coming on verse 52. 52. See? Then many of the people were gathered unto them, and them same men in the church building, and them same men on the block street camps. See? Then many of them were gathered unto them, to with everyone that forsook the law, and so they commit evil in the land. Look over here in the Bahamas. They get them young brothers on the street corners doing evil in the land. No righteousness in them. That's pure evil. Falling behind foolish men, foolish rulers, evil men. See, let's be sure, let me go over here. When you realize this, right? Romans 9 and 6. When you realize this, Romans 9 and 6. For not though the word of God taking on effect, for they are not of Israel, but of Israel. Not because those fools blocking at me and you, thinking it's Israel. They Esau, sons of Satan. Look at everyone saying, oh, Israel. They ain't Israel. They're children of the flesh. But we so stupid. Foolish. I talking to one straight over here in the Bahamas. God foolish. From behind those foolish men. Who pricking on your blackness? Because you're stupid. You're looking at flesh too much. There's a sin. But reject Christ is the Spirit of God. Talk about Christ black. Christ is the Spirit of God. And you're all so foolish. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Bring it out. Also, now they get you all running behind them. Because they tell you all a lie. Talk about Christ black. Christ is the Spirit of God. Stupidness. Come down to verse 47. That's on verse 47. Fight Maccabees. Chapter 1. Come to verse 47. See? Set up altars and groves, the top of idol, and swine flesh, and unclean beasts. That's why you see him set up those, that's why you see, like I say, those camps, especially IUIC, they're different from a church building. Just how you see church building on every corner, you get IUIC church buildings in every location around the world. Ain't no different. But they get the young men thinking they ain't the truth. Y'all in lies. Actually, y'all in a bigger lie than the church. Like I always say, y'all come from out the prison house and ran into the crazy house. That's why y'all so stupid and so crazy. Believing every stupid single thing come with those foolish people mouth. But spaceship and God coming on the spaceship. Stupidness. Like I say, let's read that again. 47. They set up altars and groves and chapels of idols and swine flesh and unclean beasts who's gonna come by some other way. The way of darkness, not according to the light, truth, revelation of Christ. No. But many of us look to man to deliver us. That's why we go in those church buildings thinking that man stand up in a pulpit, get the truth. That's why we go amongst those camps and those Black Street camp thinking that man gets some proper insight or spiritual truth. But he just full of darkness. He coming by some other way, not by the way of Jehovah, but by the way of darkness. We are sweating against truth from these men them in the church buildings and in the camps. You know truth in them? Let's go. Jump down to 49. To the end, they might forget the law and change all ordinance. Let's go to the law. Let's go to Leviticus. Leviticus 19. Jump down to verse. No. What are you talking about? I skip. My bad. Let's go to the letter of Jeremiah. Go to the letter of Jeremiah. My bad. Letter of Jeremiah. Letter of Jeremiah. Verse 36. Yeah, like I say, we go to them men them thinking they can deliver us. That's why you see, like I say, they are different. I will see the church building, they have their pastor all over the church walls, all on the outside. Get those camps, they pastor in here, pastor all over they walls in the church buildings. Ain't no different. Worshiping flesh. Thinking that man, I don't care what they say. Because guess what? If that ain't the truth, you're not the man on your walls. Talking to those same people in the church building and those same people on campus. If that ain't so, why the hell you get the plus all over your in your gathering places? Why? Because y'all think that's your God. Y'all think he can save you all. See ya? Verse 36. Proof 6 and verse 36. They can't save no man from death, neither deliver weak from the mighty. They can't. They want them to close the book. I want a man in a building or in a camp to teach them human philosophy, theologies, confusions. And that's when they start tampering with with Jehovah's judgment, doctrine and teachings. And you see it every day. The Christians saying, the white Jesus coming on, white Christ coming on and save them. The black fools, the street corners saying, black Christ coming on to save them. That's confusion. Like I said, you kept some stupid up. They say Christ coming in a spaceship to save them. And they'll call us, that's right, bring it out. Tampering with Jehovah's judgment, doctrinations. See how? Leviticus chapter 19, verse 15. In the law, he says in the law, you shall do no unrighteousness in judgment, doctrine, and teachings. He tells you that thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty. But in righteousness shalt thou teach thy neighbor, thy brethren, not them. You pay the pastor a couple of dollars, he pervert and change the law. I said, that's why you have so many of these different books that man created. And they use them to tell you about your God, using their wisdom, their understanding. Not the guiding wisdom of Jehovah. No, by their guide, by their strength, according to their wisdom, according to their understanding. See ya? Let's go for Samuel. See ya? For Samuel. Chapter 8. Verse 19. Verse 19. See ya? This will be one. For Samuel 8:19. Nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of who? Samuel, the way of Jehovah. Refused to obey the voice of him. No. Man, they teaching, man, me tell me now, I can't go and church building. Me tell me I can't gather up round me. No, man, I got to sit down. I don't have to. No, man, no, that ain't right. No, we have to assemble. We got to assemble amongst one another. It says in the Bible. It ain't said in the Bible. You said in the Bible. It ain't in the Bible. Because y'all like being around flesh. Because y'all fleshly. Y'all not faith in Jehovah. Y'all faith in flesh. That's why I gather around flesh. See, nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of who? Samuel, the way of Jehovah. And they said, nay, nah, but we will have a king over us. Commandment 20. That we also may be like all the nations. But they say, they separate. That was these, especially council. You all are separate. You all are separate. You all just like other nations. Because Jehovah say he don't dwell in no church building made with hands. Both y'all did. Y'all created church buildings, but y'all think y'all deceiving Jehovah, but Jehovah know your heart. Y'all call it a school. Shoot. Ask a question. We named King James Bible University. This university is a school. Watch this. I want everyone put in the chat where they from. Since y'all say y'all need a physical school to learn in. I want everyone put in the chat where they from. Put in the chat where you're from. But they tell you you don't need to go into physical school. I in the Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas, you get New York, California, Carolina, Michigan, Georgia, Louisiana, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Barbados, Virginia, Missouri, Panama, North Carolina, South Carolina, Delaware, Amsterdam, Holland, Texas, Houston, Texas, Georgia. You need no so-called school to learn Jehovah's word. I sit behind my desk, and that's come from work, sit behind my desk, feeding your whole flock. And I ain't had to go to no school, I ain't had to sit in no building and do it. I sit behind my computer, teaching the word of God. Y'all allow man, a lot of y'all tell y'all gotta come together. Sing an assembly, and don't say that. We are the people that are stuck in bondage of the fear. We are people are stuck in bondage of fear, afraid of the unknown, not willing to come out of the chain of darkness. That's our mind. That our mind is tied to. So that very light came to correct us. But we reject it. We start far off. We start far off. See y'all? All because you don't take the time to sit down and understand the speech that's been taught over here in front of me too. But I humble myself unto the hand of Jehovah. And I sat down, I draw near to the light. It was dark to me too. It was black to me too. But I had to put away my fear. Draw near to the light. See y'all? But not, see y'all? But no, us y'all? John, chapter 8, verse 43. See y'all? Verse 43. John 8:43. Why do you not understand my speech? Even because you cannot hear my words. But I bet you humble your spirit under the mighty hand of Jehovah, you're going to understand that speech. But no, we don't want to do that. That ain't no fun. Ain't no fun in that. Maybe we can't stand around a bunch of men and dance up and down, act like a fool. You mean tell me we can't go up in them camps and eat and eat food and dance. The women can't dance up in front of those captains and those deacons and those elders in those church buildings where they call schools. No. That ain't no fun. Ain't no fun sitting down on your backside eating at home. No, ain't no fun in that. We gotta be around flesh. We have to be around flesh. Around darkness. You don't be around the light. You don't be around Jehovah. You don't be around you don't want to adapt to the customs and the tradition of Jehovah way. Because Jehovah don't gather in church buildings. He is in us. The light is in us. And we go there every single day. Let that light shine among men. And we don't do it by shouting at cars, shouting at people like we stupid, like we ain't get no sense. We walk up out. I always say, hey, John, talk to that brother right there. I talk to him between me and him. If you take it. If you don't, you don't. You go there shouting at people like you ain't get no damn sense, like a bunch of fools. Make it make sense. You go up to church building, shouting, hooping, hollering, the Lord, hallelujah. What the hell is that? Foolishness. Then the cops over there shouting at them, hey, you, where your women? Why you wearing no pants? Hey, brother, why you your bed on? Hey, brother, why you your fringes on? Bunch of stupid, worrying about fleshly things. Nothing spiritual anymore. Nothing. Bunch of con stuff. Worrying about how flesh look outwardly. Ain't no worry about what's inside the brother or inside sister. All worry about how they look outwardly. Try to look righteous outwardly. But inwardly, they are rotten. They dying inside. No light in them. Full of darkness. Like I say, you see it today. When people hear us over here at Kingdom Bible University speak, when we teach, our language is different. Of course, because we're separate. We're separate unto Jehovah. So our language will be different from every other people. You think I talk foolishness? whoever over here for the first time, you never heard teaching like this nowhere other than over here. Nowhere. Our language different. It's not rooted in this word, not rooted in my philosophy, but straight out of the mouth of the Most High. He speaks, and we keep silent. Let's go over to Habakkuk. Habakkuk. Chapter 2. It says he speaks, we keep silent. 2 and 20. Habakkuk 2 and 20. See ya? Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 20. But the Lord Jehovah is in his holy temple, his separated temple, his dwelling place. That's us. Let all the earth, let me and you keep silent before him. He speak, we be quiet. He said go, we go. He said come, we come. Like I said, so when they had the teachings that these elders and these deacons, these brothers be teaching over here, they perceive it as foolishness. Not understand that we are bringing to light the hidden things, the mystery. We reveal the truth in the Bible. Message of Jehovah, the message of Jehovah that was hidden in darkness, now manifest, now made known within us. And now we're bringing it to light, showing the good works of our Father, our Creator. See ya? Watch this. Let's go over here. Songs of Solomon. Again, these fools equivalent this to flesh because they're stupid. Watch this. Solomon. Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. These fools accumulate the flesh because they, like I say, they are fleshly, they are carnal, they are fools, they are in darkness. See ya? I am black, but comely, but bright. Jehovah, this is no damn flesh. He tells me he's black, but however, bright, comely. Oh, you daughters, you offspring, you children of Jerusalem, of Israel. If he's telling you, but you allow man to tell you, hey, see here, talking about we black. No, you dumb fools. He's telling you, I am black, but call me I'm bright. He's saying, I am black, but comely. You offspring of Israel. He's saying, it may appear as darkness, but come close, draw near to darkness, to the unknown, and see that it's actually light at the end of the tunnel. But you know us. We accumulate everything in the flesh. Because we allow flesh to teach us fleshly stuff. Because we focus on flesh too much. I know who the son of Jacob is. I know who the son of Jacob is. I know who they is. I know where they come from. I know curses upon us. But this is not talking about flesh at all. I'll prove the point. Go on. Chapter 1. Verse 5. See here? And the light. This right here. Where is it? Verse 5. I am black, but coming with bright. And the light shine in darkness, and don't comprehend it not. Because the light look like darkness to them, but it's actually comely, it's bright. Draw near to it, and you will see. If it starts far off, it looks like darkness to you, because it's unknown. Draw near to it, and you see it's actually light. Not darkness, but you're too wicked. You want to stay in confusion. You want to stay in the filth of flesh. Let's go over Exodus. Exodus. Chapter 20, or 21. Or 21. It reads. And the people stood far off. That's what we do. We ain't drawing near to the darkness. And people stand far off. That's your family members. That's your friends. That's your mother, your sister, your brother. Everybody who separates himself from you. And people stood far off. I know Moses drew near unto the thick darkness where God was. We draw near to the light where God was. Like I said, Moses didn't turn away from darkness, but drew near to it. He's not being fearful, just like us. We wasn't fearful of that darkness. We draw near to it. And we realized it was light. He's like, Mother Freeze, all the while I was standing off, it's standing off all the while, saying, but this right here, I don't understand what he's saying. This didn't make no sense to me. All the while, that's light. That's understanding. That's wisdom over there. All I do is draw near. All I do is draw near. Eliminate that fear. Eliminate that thought that was in our mind. That's all we had to do. But see, for 21, when people stand far off, distance themselves from the light, distance themselves from the truth. See, huh? But Moses know that people he brought forward to Egypt. You know that. You know can be we brought forward to Egypt. Let's go to Exodus. Let's go over here. Exodus. Exodus. 32. Verse 9. See, huh? Verse 9. And the people said unto Moses, and the Lord Jehovah said unto Moses, I've seen the people. And remember, it is a stiff-necked people. That's us right there in a nutshell. Stiff-necked. I ain't going over here. Not me. Then you got those fools, because they don't look flashy. It don't look enticing to the flesh. We stay far off. Because we in darkness. We still caught up in this matrix. This world ain't real. It's an illusion. You're still in the flesh. That's why I do everything according to the flesh. See how? Jehovah said unto Moses, I have seen this people. Remember, there's a stiff-necked people. See how? Proverbs. One. Verse 24. See how? Because I have called and you refuse. I have stretched out my hand, my powers, and no man, no male, female regarded. No. We send forth teachers every single day to the lost sheep of the children of Israel. We show forth the powers, but no man, no male, female regarded. We are finished destroying a whole doctrine. And not one of them from over there come at that and said, Shalom, I was over there at EOI. I've seen the light. No. Still in darkness. Pride got them. Come on, verse 29. For that they hate knowledge and did not choose the desires of Jehovah. No. We choose the desires and the pleasure of flesh. We chose darkness over light. That's what we did. And we do it every single day. Like clockwork. Darkness. See? For they hated knowledge. They rejected knowledge. Because with that knowledge comes correction. I did not choose the desires of Jehovah. No. My brothers, my deacons, my elders, my sisters, My question is, will you hearken unto the voice of the multitude? Will you? Because I want to keep in mind. Keep in mind now. Keep in mind what Moses had in front of him. Moses had a great multitude unto him who wanted him to be Lord over them. Think about this now. Think about what Moses had in front of him. He had a multitude. Let me bring it closer to y'all. Like the day you have men who establish church buildings and they pull people away from Jehovah and bring them into a building where he ain't, where he can stand as Lord in front of them. Moses could have done that. He had a multitude behind him. He could have started a whole new doctrine, a whole new followers. But what he did, like I said, a lot of us will take advantage and claim ownership of those simple, unwise ones because they see the potential gain in them. A lot of us would have done that. It's shown now. Why the hell do you think we get 5,000 different denominations? Why did we get a multitude of these Black Street camps? They did what Moses didn't do. They became lords over Jehovah's heritage, over the simple ones. Because only simple people following them. Ain't no one with wisdom nor understanding will follow any pastor of church building or any Black Street camp. You gotta be the most stupid, simplest fool on this earth to follow people like them. Like I said, many of them will take advantage. It's simple. Because they see them as potential gain. Let's go over the Psalms. Psalms. Chapter 73. Verse 7. See ya? Their eyes stand out with fatness. They are more than their heart can desire. See all the great multitude. Say, what? They tell me now I get 4,000 people following me? See ya? Their eyes stand out with fatness. They are more than their heart could wish. Go over to Exodus. Exodus. Chapter 23. Verse 2. See ya? Like I say, thou shalt not follow multitude to do evil. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrestle with job doctrine teachings. Many of us would have hearkened unto that multitude and follow them do evil. Oh, you want to be lost over you all? I have no problem with that. Cool. What you want me to say? What you want me to do? Said you, thou shalt not follow the multitude to do evil. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrestle judgment, doctrine teachings. See ya? He says over here in 1 Peter. 1 Peter. Chapter 5. In verse 3. It says over here. 1 Peter 5 verse 3. Neither as being Lord over God's heritage, but being sample to the flock. Be similar to the flock. Be that example. Most was that example. See ya? Go back over Proverbs. 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 Chapter 1. Chapter verse 32. See ya? Verse 32. For turning away the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of a fool shall destroy them. You will turn them away. All you do, draw near. Be an example. Let your light shine. Don't hide that light. See, for turning away the simple shall slay them, and prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Dim in the light, suppress that light, cover that light. See, let me show you something. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy. I think it's 25, 17. Let me see. I think that's, let me see. I can't remember the scripture. The scripture came out, but I can't remember where to find it. Then Deuteronomy 27. Let me see, 27, 5. Let me see. And can't be later. I had that. No worry about that. Like I said, Moses is an example of that light we should have. When the Lord sent us out there to tend to the flock, we should do it with care, confident in them, not having ownership over God's heritage, nor seeking our own desires. However, like I said, being that light that shines in the midst of a disobedient generation. They say they need righteous men who naturally care for them, displaying the works of the Spirit, love, long-suffering, and faith. They need righteous examples who naturally care for them. Let's go over Philippians. Philippians. Watch this. Philippians. Philippians. Chapter 2. Come on, verse 19. 19 down to 21. And it reads. See y'all? But I trust in the Creator, salvation, to send Timotheus surely unto you, that I also may be of good comfort when I known your state. See ya? For I have no man like-minded who will naturally care for your state. He ain't sending no one. He sent someone just like him, with that same light, with that same desire to be that natural, that be be of good comfort. Who naturally sincerely care for your state. Someone like man just like him. See ya? For all seek their own, not the things which are of salvation. Jehovah. Let's go over that, back over to Exodus. Exodus. Chapter 20. Chapter down verse 20. See ya? And Moses said unto the people, fear not. Fear not. God come to prove you, to try you, to examine you. How can he examine you if you stand the far? He know you're wicked. You can't hide it. If you start far off or come close to, he know you're wicked. But if you come close to, you can be proven and refined like gold refined. Come on a pure vessel. But you can't do it if you stand far off. How he says, yo, come to prove you, try to examine you. Put you through that trial, put you through that affliction. Make sure you fit for the kingdom. And that his fear of desire may be upon your faces, that you sin not. Verse 21. And the people stood afar off, rebellious, stiff-necked. And Moses drew near unto the thick darkness, unto the unknown, where God was. Amongst Jehovah's servants, amongst the people of light, amongst the temple of God. Draw near unto Jehovah's house. Like I said, this is the challenge of many of us today. We don't want to be that example. Because many of us either going to adjust, arrange, or cover his way. Many of us can do it for family, for friends, for wife, for husband, for company, to save face. We do this. Watch this. See y'all? You ask the question. Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Chapter 2. Verse 36. Ask your question. Verse 36. It says, yo, why gladest thou abroad? Why gladest thou about so much to change thy way? Why? Chapter verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love, to seek a promise, to seek trust? Why? Verse 37. Yea, thou shalt go forth from him, and thy hands, thou shalt go forth from him, and thy hands, thy power upon thy head. For the Lord hath rejected thy confidence, and thou shalt not prosper in them. He rejected your thoughts and your path. Thou shalt have thou shalt not prosper in them. Because you trim it, you just in your ways, you just in your path, you just in your thoughts. Thinking either you're going to prosper in it or you get people that like you. But you're not going to prosper in them. We can see example over that. We can see example of Peter. We can see example of Peter. See, Peter, when persecution arise for the way of Jehovah, and how he denied the way. Watch this. Matthew, chapter 26, verse 69. Verse 69. 26 and 69. 69. See how? It's Peter. Now Peter sat without the palace. And the damsel came unto him, saying, thou also was with Jesus of Galilee. You was hanging with them same brothers from King James Bible University. I know you. I know you. That's you. Watch this. But he denied before them all, saying, I know not what thou sayest. Me? I don't hang on people. I don't hang on people from King James Bible University. House Lordship Refusal. Not me. I don't hang with them. No, sir. See, watch this. And when he was gone out in the porch, another maid saw him and said unto him that were there, thy fellow was also with salvation, Jesus of Nazareth. But you can't fool me, boy. You can't fool me. You was with them. And again, he denied with an oath. He's promised, he swore. He said, but no, but you swear to Ma, not me. I'm rolling with them over there. No, sir. I do not know the man. I don't know them. Me? Never. See ya. Verse 73. And after a while came unto him they that stood by and said to Peter, surely thou also art one of them. Why? For thy speech betray thee. Can't hide. Can't hide. See ya? Then began him to curse and swear. He started promising, swear any more. And thou and to swear, saying, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crowed. See ya? And Peter remembered the words of Jesus. You will deny me. But said unto him, before the cock crowed, thou shalt deny me thrice. That's us. We allow feelings of others, like I said, like family, friends, even our own spirit, to condition us, redirecting our course, and cover that very lifestyle which we vow to keep. We have to separate our old ways when dealing with people, whether it be family, friends, or wife. We have to get rid. We have to get rid. Separation of those old ways we had before. It might get a lot of it might get a lot of people, including your own wife, upset and dislike you. And dislike you. Even call you cruel and terrible. All because you don't want to hold on to the falsities and the old belief. However, this is what has to happen. You have to cut it loose, you have to separate it. See ya? Let's go over to Exodus. With Moses. You have to separate from the old belief and the falsities. Exodus chapter 4, verse 20. See ya? Verse 20. And it reads, and Moses took his wife and son and set them upon a ass. And he returned to the land of Egypt. And Moses took the rod of God in his hand. Verse 24. And it came to pass by the way and in that the Lord met him and sought to kill him. Verse 25. And then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin. She took a sharp stone of the belief and cut off the foreskin. Separated works, imagination, the falsehood, the confusion of her sons, of her works, and cast it at the feet, at his desires, and said, surely a bloody, a cruel husband art thou to me. Verse 26. So he let him go. Then she said, a bloody, a cruel husband art thou, because of the circumcision, separation of sin, separation of flesh. Like I said, our own wife will be mad at us. All because we decide to separate ourselves from the old beliefs and the falsities. But hey, like I said, how's it happen? We must not walk according to this world. However, transform our mind, render it unto Jehovah, that thou mayest walk in the way of righteousness, of a righteous man, and keep the path of righteousness. Let not Jehovah blood, his manner of life, conversation, walk, be hidden in secret. The things that are hidden inside you, every man should declare, fulfilling what is required of us. It says over in Job. See over in Job. It says here. Job 16. Verse 18. It says over here. O earth, cover not thou my blood, my lifestyle, and let not my cry, my confession have no place. No place. Cover not your lifestyle. Show forth lifestyle. It is endless. The more you show, the more he giveth it endlessly. Don't never think or say to yourself, I've done enough. We must show forth his lifestyle in all faithfulness, enduring until completion. Let's go over Sarah. Sarah, chapter 43, verse 30. And it reads, see ya? When we glorify the Creator, exalt him as much as you can. For even yet will he far exceed. And when he exalt him, put forth all the strength. And be not weary, for he can never go far enough. For you can never go far enough. Let's say you gotta endure until completion. Don't ever say it's enough. Like I said, we have but a short time on this earth. And no man knows the time that Jehovah has given him. So he must not keep that light wrapped up, bundled in, buried in the earth. Reveal it, speak it, and express it openly. Let's go with Matthew. chapter 25. 25, 14 and 15. 25, 14 and 15. Matthew 25, 14, 15. See ya? And the kingdom of heaven is as a man, a male female traveling in a far country, who call his own servant and deliver unto him his goods. And one, he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to another 1, to every one according to his several abilities, and straightway took his journey. Took his journey. Went to express what he put in them openly. See ya? Let's go back over Sirach. Sirach 17. Come down to verse 2. He gave them few days, and a short time, and power also over the things therein. They said, if you have a limited time, you have time to waste on this journey, get to wait. Because he's going to return to see what you've been doing while you was in this earth. Was you being a candle? Would you be a candlestick which hide his light? Putting in a secret place? So I'm saying we were made to have dominion, righteous authority. It is our responsibility as servants made in his image to mirror his sovereign will and purpose to teach the people his judgment, his laws, and commandments. It said this world is set in darkness, and they that dwell in it are without light, because it has taken counsel of the wicked and was taken away to do evil, which they call good. And the darkness that they partake in, they call it light. So it is our duty and our responsibility to reflect Jehovah's character and righteousness. Reprove the people that are present, that they may find the path and draw nigh and come, that they may know the way, the light. Let's go Wisdom Solomon. Wisdom Solomon. Chapter 3. Jump down to verse 8. See ya? It says here, they shall judge who? The righteous, the ones with the light, the nations, all the tribes, and have dominion over the people. And their God, their Lord, shall reign forever. So they shall have dominion. Rule and authority, they shall have dominion. That rule and authority given by Jehovah over the people. That their creator shall reign forever. Let's go back over Sirach 17, verse 1. See ya? The creator has created man of the earth, male and female of the earth, and turned him into it again. The creator. The Lord created. He quickening. He awakening. He arise again, man of the earth, and turn and present him into it again. That's why the Creator has awakened us, enlightened us from amongst the people by his Spirit, which he has sent. His word that he has put in us and sent us back into the world as soldiers to bring those that are wrapped, that are trapped in darkness out into the light. When he say go, we go. When he say do this and do that, we go and we do. Let's go to Isaiah. '55, verse 11. And it reads, yeah. So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish to which I please, as a proper into the thing whereto I sent it. Go to Exodus. Exodus. Chapter 4. Come down to verse 15. See ya? Verse 15. And thou shalt speak unto him, and put words in his mouth. And I will be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and will teach you what you shall do. Verse 16. And he shall be thy spokesman unto the people. It's me and you. And he shall be to thee replacement of mouthpiece. And thou shalt be to him in replacement of a God who be catching this. I'm now in verse 28. Watch this. And Moses, the word of truth, told Aaron, flesh, to enlighten all the words of Jehovah, who has sent him, who, the word of truth, and all the signs which he had commanded him. Let's go to Ephesians. Chapter 5. Come down to verse 14. And it reads, wherefore he said, awake, thou that sleep, and arise from the dead, and Christ Jehovah shall give thee light. Like I said earlier, he took us from amongst flesh, from amongst sin, from amongst the foolish and the lifestyle, and got us right. And no foolish, like I said, guess what? They are families, loved ones, and friends. That's what they are. Go Jeremiah. Jeremiah. Chapter 4. Jeremiah verse 22. See ya? Verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have no understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. None. First Corinthians. First Corinthians. Chapter 2. Chapter verse 14. See ya? But the natural man, the carnal man, receive not the things of the Spirit of God, but they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. That's why they say over here, they don't like us. They don't like us because they don't understand us. Because he is brutish, carnal, have no understanding, have not understanding of a man. No, I'm sorry, because he is brutish, carnal, and have not the understanding of a man, nor have the knowledge of the holy. Denying Jehovah, spiritual blindness, pride, stubbornness, and rebellious will keep and have kept a lot of us in bondage to sin and separated from God. Because when being reproved, we harden our neck. It's our own mind, our own pride, and disobedient. We got that light right inside of us, but we love to live in darkness. We want to keep what was placed inside us tied down, suppressed, chained, suffocated, and covered. We wear it down in our iniquity, in our sin, in our flesh, through the lust and the uncleanness of our heart. Let's go by Isaiah. See ya? Go by Isaiah. Isaiah 43. Verse 24. See ya? Verse 24. Thou hast brought me no sweet cane with money, neither hast thou filled me with the fat of that sacrifice. Watch what we did. But thou hast made me to serve with thy sins. We made what put place in us to serve with our iniquity. See, thou hast made me with thy iniquity. That's what we do with place inside us. Watch this. To prove the point, let's go over to Exodus. Exodus. Chapter 5. Verse 2. See here? Verse 2. And Pharaoh said, who is Jehovah? The king of sin said, who is Jehovah? That I shall obey his voice to let Israel, Jehovah's servant, the spirit go. I know not Jehovah. I know the spirit God. Neither will I let Israel go. I can keep, see here? This is what we do. Let me go back there. Let me put them two together. Let me show you, this is what we do. See here? Isaiah 43, 24. We ain't letting them go. See, this is what we do. 24, Isaiah 43 and 24. But thou hast made me to serve with thy sin. Thou hast wearing me with thy iniquity. See here? The king of sin. The king of sin said, who is Jehovah? That I shall obey his voice and let Israel go. Spirit, Jehovah's servant go. I know not Jehovah, neither will I let it go. He can stay suppressed down. He can keep chained down. He can make him serve with me in my sin. See, y'all? Like I said, that's what we do. We have that inside of us. But we want to continue living flesh. We want to continue living sin. Think Jehovah is, and you think Jehovah is strong for that? You allow his seed though. Wallow in your sin. And your iniquity, you think he can destroy you for that? Huh? Think about it. I want to think about that. That's how wicked we is as a people. What a freest. Like the Lord who? Rejecting the words of the Lord and the wisdom that's in him. The pride of a wicked generation that seek their own counsel and trust in their own strength in the bondage of flesh. Like I said, calling good evil and evil good. This is one of us, a black people's biggest problem. We too foolish as a people. We become so blind in our rebelliousness that it confounds us in our judgment. Let's go back over to Baka. Become foolish that it confounds us in our judgment. Let's go back over to Baka. See ya? Baka. Chapter 2. Come on, verse 10. See ya? Verse 2. Thou hast consulted, seek shame to thy house by cutting off many people. Thou hast sinned against thy soul. That's what I want. This part I want you. Thou hast sinned against thy soul. Let's go over Sirach. Sirach 21, verse 27. And it reads. See ya? When a godly Christ sing, when a godly condemned sing, he condemneth his own soul. See ya? Verse 10. Thou hast sinned against thy own soul. You condemn your own soul. Condemn my own soul. Oh, you calling me wicked. Not realize you condemn your own soul. Oh, she's Satan. Get away from me, Satan. That's not Satan in you. Mother phrase. Make it make sense. You condemning your own self. Watch this. It said the poor man is despised in the city, and the mighty fool is exalted. Why? Because they judge the outer appearance of a man. Check it out. Check it out. That same brother from IYC, when I talk to him, he inspires the poor man. He look at me like, oh, wait, you? This is a common man. But the mighty fool exalted. He believed Nathaniel. He believed all of these over IYC. And if he don't change, he's going to die. Because I give him the word. I want him. I talking to you, Dorset. I forget your name, Dorset. They call you Micah. I talking to you from IOIC, Bahamas. You up here enlightened. You continue to go out there teaching Jehovah's flock lies. You condemning your own soul. Keep falling flesh. I said, poor man despised, but the mighty fool exalted. Because why? You look at all the prayers of a man. Look at the pretty fancy costume. Watch it. Let's go over the class days. Class days. Class days. 9. 15. Now there was found in it, in Nassau, Bahamas, in the Commonwealth Bahamas, a poor wise man. And he, by his wisdom, to live a city. Yet no man remember that same poor man. What they say? What they say? The poor man wisdom is despised. Verse 16, after the colon. Nevertheless, the poor man wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard. What they say? Oh, he don't look godly. He don't look like a man of God. Why he dressed like that? Why he talk like that? Am I supposed to believe what you show me in the Bible? Or what church you go to? Who is your pastor? How you know he teaching you the truth? All those things they say. Why you wearing no fringes? Why can't I see your fringes? See ya? Jeremiah. Look at the old person man. Jeremiah. 4. 23. See ya? 23. I beheld the earth, and lo, it was all form and void, and the heavens, and they had no light. No light. They have no understanding. No light. Because we're too foolish. So quick to slander truth before even attempting to search out or examine the truth. We need to listen more, not being so quick to speak. Understanding what is being presented to you at that moment is being presented to you. But a lot of us is caught up in pride and create this impenetrable barrier and create this impenetrable barrier through willful rejection of the truth. Not wanting to yield to the fact that we lack proper spiritual discernment that is hidden from the natural understanding of man. Because the natural understanding of man is caught up on the natural external appearance of a man, making the concealed remain concealed through deliberate spiritual blindness. That's what we do. Let's go over 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians. Chapter 2. Verse 9. See ya? But as it is written, the eyes had not seen, nor the ears heard, neither have entered into the hearts of man the things which God had prepared for them that promise him. And these are the ones who are wise in their own eyes, who solely rely on human understanding, natural wisdom, and earthly knowledge, rejecting the word of God. So jump down verse 10. But God has revealed them unto us by His Spirit. For the Spirit searches out all things, yea, the deep things of God. Jump down verse 11. For what man know the things of man? Only the Spirit of man, which is in him. Even so, the things of God know no man, but the Spirit of God, but has to be in you. See ya? Number 13. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit which is of God, that we might know the things that are freely given to us by God. For 13, with things also we speak, not in the words of with man wisdom teachers, but which the Holy Ghost separated body teachers. Comparing what? Spiritual things with spiritual things. Spiritual with spiritual. But the natural man receive not the things of the Spirit of God, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them. Because why? They are spiritually discerned. Verse 16. For who know the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ, Jehovah. With the natural man, the truth, the light is hidden in plain sight, because he focused on the outer appearance, not the internal. And the only way for a man to see the hidden is require spiritual discernment to penetrate beyond natural appearance. And this comes from and is given by Jehovah only. This is us. This is us. Now, let me show you something. Now, let me give you an example. This is us going to the people of the world, trying to give them this light, this understanding, what has been planted in us and made us to rise up and go there and teach. This is us going to our brothers, sisters, and our family and friends. Let's go with 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel, chapter 25. Start verse 1. It's us. It's us right here. Going to our family, friends, people in the world. Let's read this. That's why, listen, that's why our teachers tell us it's important to learn what words mean, how they function. You get proper insight on what the Bible is actually telling you. Watch this. And Samuel, and appointed by Jehovah, died, separated. And all the Israelites, all the chosen ones, were gathered together and lamented, brought forth him. And what? Buried. They planted the seed of him in his house, in his people, at Ramah, a lofty, proud people. Watch this. And who? And the promised one, David, arose, which was planted, arose. The people was enlightened. And what? And went down to the wilderness to Paran, to the gathering places. That's us. The light was placed in us. And he sent us. And we went to our families, our friends, the people, the world in Israel. He sent us out there. But watch us. Watch our family. Watch our friends. Watch the people. See? And there was a man whose possession were in Carmel. And the man was very great. And he had 3,000 sheep and 1,000 goats. And he had shared his sheep in Carmel. Took up their covering. Watch this. Now the way of the man, this is our family right here. The way of the man, the male or female, was the Baal, was foolish. People of this world, family, friends, loved ones, wives, mother, father, foolish. See? And the name of his wife, Abigail. And she was a woman of good understanding and of beauty, we could carry it back to where we what? We suppress, we hide, we made the seed to labor and sin with us. See? Now the name of the man was Abigail, and the name of his wife is spirit was Abigail, and she was a woman of good understanding and of a beautiful countenance. But we ain't roll with that. We wasn't rolling with our spirit. We was rolling with our own spirit. We decided to suppress our spirit, hold it down. But the man, watch out. But the man was cursed. He's foolish, and even in his doings. And he was of the house of Caleb, house of dogs. Going from church to church, camp to camp, being a dog. Now watch this. And David, the prophet one heard in the wilderness that the foolish to share his sheep. And the prophet one sent out 10 men, unknown men. Let me give an example. They sent out Deacon Khalil, Deacon Ann, Deacon Price, Deacon Tremaine, Brother Ned, Deacon Barrett. Send them out. Have you anybody? They sent all the deacons them out. and the prophet one said unto the young men, get up unto Carmel and go to the Baal, go to the foolish, and greet them in my way. In my way. Not your way, in my way. And thus shall you say to him that liveth in prosperity, and all are well. Peace be both to thee, and peace be to thy house, and peace be unto all that thou hast. See, let's jump back over verse 3. See, I guess something. See, but the man was courteous, and even in his doings, and he was of the house of Caleb. Let's go with Proverbs. Let's go with Proverbs. Proverbs, see? Proverbs. Proverbs. Chapter 26. Verse 11. See ya? 26 and 11. See ya? Remember what? He was from the house of dogs. House of dogs. See ya? Verse 11. Proverbs 26 and verse 11. As a dog returned to his vomit, so a fool returned to his vomit. It's like I'm Rachel. Sayest thou a man may feel wise and own conceit. There's more hope for a fool than him. Jump down to verse 5. Yeah, jump down to verse verse 5. He says, yo. See ya? And David sent, the prophet one sent unknown men. And the prophet one said unto him, and said unto the young men, get down unto Carmel, and go to the foolish one, and greet, pour down judgment to him in my way. Verse 6. See ya? And thus shall you say unto him that liveth in prosperity, peace be both to thee, and peace be to thy house, and peace be unto all that thou hast. Verse 7. And now I have heard that thou hast shred. Now thy shepherd which was with us, we heard them not. Neither was there aught missing unto them. All the while they were in Carmel. We ain't bothered none of your shepherds. We ain't heard them nothing. Watch this. Ask thou the young men, and they will show thee wherefore let the young men find favor in thy eyes. For we come in a good day, given I pray thee, whatsoever cometh to thy hand, unto thy servant, unto thy son. Let me read it again. Ask the young men, and they will show thee. Wherefore, let the young men find favor in thy eyes. For we come in a good day, given, I pray thee, whatsoever cometh to thy hand, unto thy servant, unto thy son, the promised one. Verse 9. And when the promised one, young men came, they speak to the foolish, according to all those words in the way of the promised one, and cease. So we talk them to cease. Let's see what we can do. Watch our family member. They ain't taking it. Quick to speak. Quick with our mouth. Don't want to take it nothing. Quick to talk. Watch this. And the foolish answered. And the foolish answered the promised one's servant and said, who is the promised one? Who is the son of Jehovah exists? So he asks, there'll be many servants nowadays that break away every man from his master. He said, who's the promised one? Basically they're saying, bro, who this is? Like, who is I supposed to believe? You from who? House Lordship Ritual. Bro, the play people come from that play. Who you want to say? That's what we do. See ya? Go to Sirach. Sirach 18. Read that again. See ya? Go Proverbs. Let's go Hebrews first. Hebrews. Getting ahead of myself. Hebrews 13. Come down to verse 2. Let's go up to verse 9. See ya? And when David young men, verse 9. So Psalm 25, 1 Psalm 25, verse 9. And when David young men came, they spake to Nabal the foolish, according to all those words in the way of the promised one, and cease. See, instead of he sit down there, say we sit down there and listen, taking what those men got to say. Like I say, we could look upon one flesh, we could lean upon our own desires. See, yo? It says, yo, Hebrews 12 and 2, be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some are entertain messengers unaware. That's our family, that's our friends, that's people in this world. They don't know who they're talking to. But like I say, they focus on flesh. You ain't sending no one according to your understanding. He ain't sending no one according to how you think a man should come to you. He's coming unknown. His speech can be unknown. It's up to us to humble ourselves. Stop being so rational with our mouth. Stop being foolish. See how it goes to Sirach 18:18. See how? A fool will upbraid, will defy, curiously, foolishly. Come verse 20. He says, yo, before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. Verse 19, it says, yo, learn. So Paul made there, learn before thou speak. That's what we need to do. But watch us. Verse 11. What we do? Shall I take my bread, my doctrine, and my knowledge, and my flesh that I have killed for my shares, and give it unto men whom I know not, whence they be? So watch this. So David, young man, turned their way and went again, and came and told him all those saying. So we ain't got time to run on with y'all. We bring out the truth, you take it or not. We ain't got time to argue with nobody. Watch this. Let me show you something, y'all. No, let's read it out. Jumping the gun too much. See ya? Verse 11. Shall I then take my bread and my water and my flesh that I have killed for my shares and give it unto men whom I know not, from whence they be? We don't give up these worldly possessions. We don't give up these worldly beliefs and customs. Watch this. Go with Matthew. See ya? Matthew. Chapter 19. Come on, verse 21. See ya? 21. Says right here. Matthew 19, verse 21. If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give it to the poor, that thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. No, 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 no. Give all what I get. Gotta be crazy. Watch this. Verse 22. But when the young man heard this saying, he ran away sorrowful, for he had great possession. We don't want to give up these things in this world. We don't want to give up. We don't give up these beliefs and these customs. We don't give up these worldly possessions. That's our family do. We tell them come to church building, right? Oh, what? I come to church building. You may tell me I can't go to church building Sunday? May I tell me I can't eat pork? Some of us have family members who pastors who is head over a church with thousands of members. See how? What would they do? But when the young man heard the saying, he ran away sorrowful, for he had great possession. Give up my congregation of 4,000 people members? No, sir. Just going over here. So watch this. Verse 12. So David, men turned their way and went again and came and told him all the saying. See, we don't time to run on. We don't answer. See, say, answer not a fool according to his folly. Let's not be like him. We don't time to argue, run on back and forth with Joel. We gotta tell him we go. See ya? Back over Matthew 10, 14. See ya? Whosoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when you depart out of the house or the sea, shake the dust, shake the dust off your feet. You give them the light. If they don't take it, what you do? Shake off the dust of your feet. Shake off all the desires of your feet. Don't get in your feelings. And I say, and that's all we can do. However, a lot of our people don't like to consider what has been said to them. Neither put them in remembrance. They like to argue and contend and turn away their ear from hearing. But hey, like I said, that's all you can do is instruct them. And if they oppose, hey, who knows? God perhaps will give them repentance to acknowledge the truth. I say, we was once them at one point, a time in our lives, standing afar, not one to draw near unto thick darkness, where God was. Now look at us now. We face our fears and came over on the other side. Refined, tried, proven, molded, shapen, and was found worthy vessels, prepared to become a servant appointed, set forth to declare Jehovah's righteousness. That's us. And he has given us the blueprint to follow. Also, light, a burning desire of understanding in our heart, which shall not be put out. It has to accomplish and perform the thing which it was sent to do. However long that be, whether for a short time, whether for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. Like I said, only Jehovah knows. Let's go over to Job. Finish up teaching these final precepts. Let's go over to Job. Job 1. Coming on to verse 5. It says here. Job 1 and 5. I mean Job. Yeah, Job 1 and 5. Job 23. My God. Job 23 and 10 says here. But he knoweth the way that I take. And when he had tried me, I should come forward as gold. Let's go with Numbers. 8. Verse 4. See here? Numbers 8 and 4. On this work of the candlestick, the messenger of light was beaten with beaten gold, tried and proven men, unto the shaft, unto the rod, unto the word thereof, unto the flowers, the blossom and mature thereof, was beaten. Endurance and steadfast work, according unto the pardon, the example which Jehovah has showed, revealed, enlightened Moses. So he made the candlestick, the messenger of light. And like I said, and I'm not deviating from it. Not for anyone. Not for mother, brother, sister, or family or friend. Ain't gonna happen. We should not have to cover or dim our light for no one. They will say things like, you changed. So what? They be like, oh, I don't know who you are anymore. So what? Tell them, yeah, I changed. And the reason why you don't know who I am anymore is because I'm full of light. And you can't stand that light. Simple as that. Like I said, light shine in darkness. Darkness comprehend not. See me? Listen, if Jehovah said you gotta die, you gotta separate, know it for certain. I'm gonna separate, you're gonna die. I'm gonna separate myself from you. Because now, me and you are not tied to the flesh anymore. All emotional attachment, the flesh, has no weight or control or authority over us no more. It should not have over you. See? My flesh don't call it shots no more. Who is flesh that I should hearken and obey? You remember when flesh had the spirit to serve with a sense? You remember that? In Isaiah? Let's go back over there. Let's go over there. Isaiah. Isaiah. Chapter 43. Remember this? Isaiah 43. 24. See here? 24. Isaiah 23 and 24. After the calling. But thou hast made me to serve with sin. Thou hast wearied me with thy iniquity. You made the spirit we put in us to serve in our sin. And wear it down with our iniquity. Remember now, everything got a flip side. It's all the good and the bad. Watch this. See, y'all come over to Exodus. I'll show you some Exodus. Before I close teaching now, I might need 3 more minutes, but that's cool. Exodus 5, verse 2. Go to Matthew 12, 46. Watch this. 12 and 46. Take my time on this one. Let's go over to Exodus. See y'all? Exodus 5 and 2. And Pharaoh said, who is Jehovah? That I shall obey his voice to let Israel go. I know not Jehovah, neither will I let Israel go. Like I said, everything got flip side. Watch this. Matthew 12, 46. And while yet talk to the people, remember his mother and his brethren stood without, designed to speak with him. Key word, stood without. The Yahweh is amongst the people. Behold, remember, your mother and brethren stood without. They don't come towards that light. They don't come towards that thunder and lightning. They don't come to the word where Yahweh would bring forth that light, where the spread was. What they did, the mother and brethren stood without. They didn't come drawing near to the light, designed to speak with him. It's our family and friends. It's our family, mother and brethren. Like I said, your family stand without. You over there getting edified or edifying the assembly of people. So instead of them coming there, they stand off. What's going on? See ya? Exodus. See ya? Exodus 20 and 21. See ya? And the people still far off. Your mother and your brethren. And people still far off. And Moses drew near unto the thick cloud, thick darkness, where God was. Come on, verse 47. Then one said unto him, remember thy mother and thy brethren, stand without, desire to speak with thee. You want to talk to me? You want to talk to me? You catch me over here where God is. Come over here. I King the Bible University. You want to speak to me? I over here. Come over here. Verse 48. But he answered and said unto him, I told him, remember this? Remember Exodus 5 and 2? And the king of sin said, who is Jehovah? That I shall obey his voice, to let Israel go. Let Jehovah's servant go. The Spirit. I know not Jehovah, neither will I let Israel go. See ya? He full of light. Flesh will have no dominion over him no more. Spirit controlling Yahweh Shai. Watch this. Watch what the Spirit said in the flesh. Who is my mother? Who are my brethren? Verse 49. And he stretched forth his hand towards the disciples, those followers, who follow him, who draw near to the light, and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. Why? For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same as my brother and my sister and my mother, those who draw near to the darkness, where God was, the unknown. They're my brother and my mother. These the ones here who allow not flesh to have dominion, to have authority over him. He's the one here. See her? Go over there. He's the ones here. Exodus 20. See her? And the people still far, and what? Was drawn near to the thick darkness of the cloud. Thick darkness where God was. See her? That's where he is. This is our family, this is our mother and brethren. And the people saw the thunder and lightning, and the noise of the trumpet, and monks smoking. And when people saw it, they moved and stood far off. So don't get mad when it separates itself from you. You get that light. Darkness light cannot coexist. But know one thing, keep that light shining bright. Don't dim that for no man. Not for mother, not for brother, not for sister. Don't adjust. Don't trim it. Shine bright. Let them draw near to you. And if they don't, so what? This has been Deacon joining with the King James Bible University. And I want to say a shalom to all. Shalom.
Goodbye. I'm going home 'cause I'ma go home.
last man standing, standing,
Go
standing.
home, cause I'ma go hard or I'ma go home. I ain't been